everyone! Today we'll be reviewing the National Flag of Malaysia. The review will be done using the 5 basic principles of flag design as outlined in the book Good Flag, Bad Flag, written by Ted Kay and published by the North American Vexillological Association. Here is a quick rundown of the 5 principles. We will review the flag under each principle and give a score out of 10 for each. At the end, we will calculate the average score of the 5 principles, which will give us the overall final score for the flag. Let's begin. The flag consists of 14 alternating horizontal stripes of red and white. The canton is a blue field charged with a yellow crescent and a yellow 14-pointed star. This is a tricky flag to reproduce from memory. 14 stripes is quite a lot. The charge of the crescent and sun, while not very complicated, are still not easy to draw very accurately. Combining all the elements to make the whole flag is also a bit difficult. For this principle, the flag scores 7 out of 10. The flag was adopted in 1963. It replaced the very similar design which had 11 stripes and an 11-pointed star. The reason for the changes was because 3 new states joined the country to add to the original 11 member states, which leads us to the flag's symbolism. As we just alluded to, the 14 stripes represent the member states that make up Malaysia. Originally, Singapore was one of the states, but was later expelled. Since then, 3 federal territories became part of the country. So now the 14 stripes stand for the 13 remaining states plus the federal territories. The 14 points of the star represent the unity among the states and territories. The blue of the canton represents the unity of the Malaysian people. The crescent and star represent Islam, while the yellow color represents the rulers of the Malaysian states. Overall, the flag has good symbolism which references the country's political makeup and unity, as well as the people and their beliefs. For this principle, the flag gets 10 out of 10. The flag has 4 colors. Those are red, white, blue, and yellow. That's 1 color more than the recommended maximum of 3. All 4 colors are part of the standard set. With contrast, we have an issue with the 4 top red stripes bordering the blue canton, as well as the 5th red stripe sharing a much larger border along the bottom of the canton. Overall for color, the flag scores 7 out of 10. The flag has no lettering, seals, or coat of arms. For this principle, the flag gets 10 out of 10. The flag looks similar to 2 other countries. The first of these is the United States. Comparing the two, we can see that roughly 3/4 of these flags are almost identical with the alternating red and white stripes. While the cantons both have blue fields, the charges are very different. The 50 white stars of the U.S. flag are very different from the yellow crescent and star of the Malaysian flag. The U.S. flag is much older, so the flag of Malaysia loses some marks for the similarity. The flag is also similar to that of Liberia. While there's debate as to whether Malaysia's flag is based off the U.S. flag, we know for certain Liberia's flag deliberately copied the U.S. flag. Malaysia and Liberia share very similar red and white stripes, as well as the blue field of the canton. However, the charges in the cantons are very different, and Malaysia's blue canton is much larger. Like the U.S., Liberia's flag is much older than Malaysia's, and therefore Malaysia will once more lose some marks. Even though all 3 flags have obvious similarities, Malaysia's prominent charge of the yellow crescent and star means it still comes out of this principle with a reasonable score. For this principle, the flag scores 6 out of 10. So now we review the flag on each of the 5 principles. We're going to add the scores and divide by 5 to get the average. So, for the National Flag of Malaysia, we get a final score of 8 out of 10.